Hi, hi. Hello. We are back again doing the halftime scores analysis for the Ivory Coast versus Zambia game. What a beautiful game! What a beautiful battle! What a beautiful contestant here, Lawrence. Beautiful, beautiful game. Beautiful passes. You're still muted, Lawrence.
We can say beautiful on the part of Ivory Coast. Otherwise, we are struggling in this game. We need to come to the party and we need to do it as soon as possible because we are really living dangerous here.
We are living dangerous here. Now, one chance that I remember, Lawrence, is that chance for Max Gradel. I don't know, instead of hitting the back of the net, he just went for power and the ball went direct and it hit on the post. Lawrence, it was a scary moment for me.
Just look at how Toast the Sabata took out his camera to just capture the moment and just watch over the ball and pray that it doesn't go in the back of the net. His prayers were answered there, but we are really, really living dangerous, as we can say. We spoke about Max Gradel at the before the game. We mentioned how much of a danger man he is, and trust me, if we keep on giving him chances, he's going to take one because he has the experience. And hey, that was a strike, wonderful strike. But we are lucky. We are saved. We are saved by the crossbar.
We are like there. Again, we talked about Max Gradel and we also talked about Jeremy Boga, because Ivory Coast is using the wings actually. He's using the wings instead of using the middle of the pack. Yes, it's closed up with Mwepu and Luambo Msonda, the middle of the pack, but they're having that room and to make crosses. Lawrence, should Zambia change the formation at this time?
It's not about the formation at this point in time. It's how we are playing as a team. Well, every time we get the ball from the back, we are failing to come out with the ball. We are really struggling to come out with the ball, and in most cases, our midfielders are culprits in this, and they are giving away the ball so cheaply, which is really working to Ivory Coast advantages. And also, we look at the wings where they are coming from. We seem to be overpowered in those lines. We in the end we are seeing our centre backs, especially Frankie Musonda, being pulled out of position and being bullied all around. We are lucky that Tandy Mwape seems to be having a good game so far.
All right, you're talking about Tandy Makwe. I want us to talk about Frank Msonda. He's having his debut for the national team, and for me, I know it's very difficult because playing football in Europe, it's very different with playing football in Africa. Uh, what is your take on Frank Msonda for his debut tonight?
Frank Musonda, it's not. We can't call this a debut. His debut was when he played in that friendly. A friendly is also count for international, so this is not his debut, but we can say this is his first competitive debut. In this case, to be honest, he's not having the best of games at this point in time. He's not having it easy, and I think, to be honest, he should have been booked for that offense earlier in the 36th minutes or so. He should have been booked any day, anytime. That's a yellow card. But I think the referee was lenient enough. He's not booked. He still has a clean slate, but he's not having the best of games. We're seeing that probably if Ivory Coast were to target Frankimson there, I think the way he's playing so far, we are in for trouble. But there's always a calling for protection from the defensive midfielders, because Ivory Coast seems to be running through the midfield at pace and at free will. They seem to be having no obstacles in there, which is not good for the team so far.
All right. So if you are joining us, please give us the comment of how the first half was. Uh, Share for us player by player. How did they perform in the first half? Tell us. We're going to share the link as well. Please join us in the studio. Give us your analysis and what are your predictions for the second half. It is nil-nil as it stands at halftime. Uh, Lawrence, did you expect this scoreline?
This expecting this scoreline, the game is still there, but here we are still hanging in there, which is good. Um, I just hope that we can hold on at least, or even score them. I think it's possible. We have created something at least in front, though we don't have a shot on target, which shows you that we were really under pressure in this game. If we can hold on and try to hit them on one of the counters and just be precise, we can do something. We get something out of this. So if not all the points, we can. It's possible. The only worry that I have currently is how cheaply we are giving away the ball in the midfield. There's nothing that the midfield is creating so far for our attackers, and we are seeing now even our attackers coming in to come and look for the ball, which is really on the low side. I've seen one of our strikers coming to defend from the back, because we are really facing a tough time here. So I hope we can manage to contain this and see if we can push forward anytime from now.
All right. I wish we can have the lineup. My technical director, if we can have the lineups for us to do the analysis very well. Now, Lawrence, if you've noticed, in this lineup we are seeing Fashion Sakala leading the line, but in the actual sense, is actually coming to the left side of the wing. He's actually playing in the wing that's swapping with Mwepu.
Exactly. And also, I've seen Lameck Banda playing, finding himself in the right back position. So has been the game. Like I said earlier on, we are having a fluid 4-3-3, which would see anybody pop up anywhere. Which is a good if we play it we play it well. But the only problem is that I think we have Kelvin Kampamba missing in the game so far. We are not seeing so much of him in the game, and also Ricky Banda is missing in the game. So that's why we're seeing Lameck Banda come to cover Benedict Chapesh, which is not working to our advantage at this point in time. So the situation that we have to try and create here is having Lubambo Msonda see more of the ball. If we can get Lubambo Msonda on the ball, try to give him the space to create something for our front three. That way we can be deadly for Ivory Coast. But at this point in time, our midfield is not having a great time. Ricky Banda, every time he has a ball, probably has a very bad pass completion rate as we are standing right now. Kelvin Kampamba too, same thing. Frankie Msonda is not having a best of the games, and Fashion Sakala has to come and look for the ball from the wings. So if I was the coach in this scenario, I would try to push Enoch Mwepu back into the midfield to come and help out, because that way we can try and create something from the midfield to force our players, our strikers, have something, because right now they have nothing to attack on. There's nothing to do for them apart from help out in the defensive duties.
And how do you rate our wing backs in Chapeshi and the
Our wing backs so far have been pinned in the back. They have been stuck trying to defend for most of the game. And the few times that they've gone up front, especially for Benedict Chapeshi, the crossing has really been terrible. We need to work on that as well. The kind of crosses we are seeing being thrown into the center of the box are not good enough. Same as Ricky Band, I've seen him push a cross too close to the goalkeeper so far. So the crossing has to improve, and we need to see them. We need to see them free also, so that they can move up the line, like the way Ivory Coast. I've seen Ghislaine Conan attack the Zambian goalkeeper. He had a chance, a shot on goal as a wing back, but ours we have just pinned inside. So we can't complain much about them. They're trying so hard to defend and protect our goal. That's what they're doing right now.
Are you comfortable with Insabata? He seems to come out and then he's not getting the ball.
So here's the thing. Tostan Savata so far has shown great resilience in goal. If we look at his performance so far, I think there's nothing much we can complain about. I've seen him a couple of times come out and then go back, or sometimes come out and totally miss the ball, which is bad for a goalkeeper. Actually, every time a goalkeeper comes out of the line, should at least put something on the ball. That is the rule of the game. But so far, he has remained unpunished, and hope he has learned to read that situation better in the second half.
All right. So who has been the outstanding player for you in the Zambian side?
It's very difficult to pick so far, but I would say Tandy Mwape takes it for me. He has been solid. He has covered as well. He has covered even Frank Msonda every time he has been put out of position. So to me, I'll give it to Tandy Mwape.
All right. Let's look at the Ivory Coast team. Again, we'll talk about the front three. Hala has been silenced, yes, but it's Boga and Gradel finding the space into our defense and creating those dangerous crosses around.
Now, I just don't know how they're breaching our defense so easily, because it just takes one ball to leave everybody behind. We can talk of the chance that Maxi Gradel had. It was just one cross, straight into his one of the players for Ivory Coast, and straight into Maxi Gradel. So we are coming out second at every ball, as in this instance, which is bad. We need to try and win the first ball. Every time there's a cross, let's try hard to win the first ball. Like that, we're going to disturb their kind of play. But as the things stand, we are coming out second at almost every ball that comes into our penalty area.
All right. If we look at the stats, Lawrence, we've had three shots and then nothing, zero on target. Should you get worried?
Yes, we have to get worried. And those three shots have come out of nothing. They are more or less like attempts, just to try go. Like it's famously known code in the local circles, try go. But it's what has been happening. We have not had a clear cut chance so far. We've not created an opening for our strikers to have something we can call a big chance. That we have not had a big chance yet. So it's a source of worry. And I think I saw one of the attempts from Enoch Mwepu. I saw Aliosa raising his hand as if to suggest that he should have played it inside. I think I agree with him on that instance.
Don't you think he was telling Kampamba that would have maybe tried to shoot from outside?
Kampamba would have shot, but the pass was behind. Like I said, the passing has been awful. So the ball was passed to him from behind. He had to turn around to retrieve the ball, and that's why he had to send it over to the side for Enoch Mwepu.
All right. So we need to wind up, Lawrence. What do you expect in this second half? Who do you think the coach should bring in?
So The surprise that the coach gave us is what I think you have to make men's, because if this doesn't go well for us, I think he will have Zambian fans to contend with, because everyone will ask, why did Patson Daka not play? That will be a common question everybody will be asking if things don't go well. If things work out, everybody will clap for the coach, trust me. But if we lose this game, everybody will ask for Patson Daka and why he didn't play. So in the second half, if I were the coach, like I said earlier on, I would pull back Enoch Mwepu into the midfield, and then probably relieve Lameck Banda uh, back to the bench, and call in Patson Daka, so that we can have Fashion Sakala and Fashion Sakala and Patson Daka as our target men there. Then we try to push from the wing backs going forward, so that they can provide in the service. Patson Daka is a very good goal poacher, and you can never go wrong with that.
All right. That has been our halftime analysis here on Ubuntu Sports, and an analysis for the day was Lawrence. Lawrence, thank you very much. Before you go, what's your prediction for the second half?
I think looking at how we've played in the first half, the best we can get if we continue playing like that is a draw. But
All right.
if we don't go, I see a 2-0 defeat.
All right. Thanks. So the second half has started. It's new, Zambia new, Ivory Coast new. So far, we are surviving by the grace of God, because everything has gone Ivory Coast way. The possession, the shots on target, uh, everything has gone the Ivory Coast way. Thank you for joining us, and see you after the fourth time for the final analysis. Goodbye for now.